Today we're going to talk about young tree pruning and go over some ways that we can make a healthy tree for the long term. We're pruning right now in late winter. It's a great time to prune your trees because the trees are dormant, but they'll be able to heal quickly once the spring comes. Some things that we're going to look for first is if there's any dead limbs that we want to prune out. We don't want to prune out more than a quarter of the live foliage, but we will remove any and all dead limbs. To prune this tree, I'm going to use a curved pruning saw. I made sure it was clean beforehand. You can do that by soaking it in bleach water and making sure that it dries out afterward. I'm also going to be using a pair of pruners with biplass rounded blades. It's important that we use the rounded blades so that we're not smushing the twigs we're pruning, but making sure that there's a clean cut. So we want to make sure that we clean our tools off after every tree, and if we know that we're cutting an infected tree, it's best to do it after every cut. We do this because a lot of diseases are transmitted from tree to tree, particularly funguses and bacteria. So when we're pruning off dead foliage in particular, it's really important to think about what might have killed that foliage and make sure to clean off our tools because of that. So the first thing that we're going to look for is any dead foliage and make sure to remove that. I want to prune right outside of the swollen branch collar so that what's left is a circle. So the next thing that we're going to look for is to make sure that the form has 1 leader. Currently this tree is codominant, where there's 2 leaders competing. If we make it so that there's only one, then we're making sure that the tree is less likely to split in the future if it has 2 leaders that are pushing against each other. The next thing that we'll look for is any rubbing branches. Those are branches that are just going to continue to cause problems over time as they rub together and create entry points for decay through the wounds that will be formed. The next thing that we're going to be looking for is any really tight angles. The smaller the branch attachment angle, then the weaker that attachment is. So we really want those wide U-shaped branch attachments as opposed to V's. Questions about tree pruning, tree planting, or other tree care activities, please feel free to reach out to your local service forester. Each county has one. If you have a tree that's larger that you don't feel comfortable pruning yourself, we recommend hiring an ISA certified arborist.